Already awesome. What are you talking about? You don't know what you're doing. What do you mean you don't know what you're doing?
Hulk smash dishes!
There, that's it.
I don't do dishes!
That's perfect.
Hot mess, dumpster fire. Fun and trashy. Hot mess, dumpster fire. Fun and trashy. Ponch and Nikki are back. No censor. Oh, you foul, you're bullying, they can trans me. You get for gunning like these dickers trying to face me. Just be an ex, I need the ass dancing. I wait with screaming, shake you girl about his sexy. Hot mess, dumpster fire. Hot mess, dumpster fire. Ponch and Nikki are back. Uncensored. Hot mess, dumpster fire. Hot mess, dumpster fire. Ponch and Nikki are back. Uncensored.
Well, hello, and good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. We are the Ponch and Nikki Show. What's good?
Hello, how are we?
We're doing good. You know, bright and early Wednesday morning. Let's go. It's our new schedule. If you're just tuning in, this is our new schedule for 2026. Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday are our live shows. We would love to do them 7 days a week, but honest to God, there's just not enough hours in the day. And what is that thing that we have to do? Rent. Got to pay some rent. So we got to do it anyway. Got to do it any way we can. Good morning, Nikki Vivas. How you doing today?
Good morning. Yeah, I mean, this schedule's weird to me. It's going to take me a second because I get really anxious to talk to everybody on Monday because that's everything that happens over the weekend. So the schedule is going to be wonky for me for a second because there's so much that goes on. It's like, I got to talk to everybody on Monday and fill everybody in. But we're getting through it. It's fine.
Look, I completely get it. I really do. I'm adjusting to my new schedule as well. So half the week I'm literally, I'm such a creature of habit, like
same
bed 8:30, 9 o'clock every night. Now there's like 3 or 4 nights a week to where I'm getting home at 9. I'm eating dinner at 10:30 at night, which is weird, but I'm still waking up. Like, I don't know. I wake up at 4 in the morning still. And it's like, go back to bed. Go sleep. So anyway, we'll get it. But anyway, I just wanted to give everybody a heads up. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. That's the new schedule. That's when we are live. So welcome to it. And thank you so much for getting in. It looks like we're going to be a little chilly today. So I'm down for that. I really am.
It's been a really mild winter so far. I mean, I'm not complaining. I am not. I am good with that. But these drastic changes going from like 60 to 32, like what that's doing to my sinuses and the pressure in my head is unreal. So I really need, let's just figure it out. If it's going to be cold, cool, but let's just keep it consistent. Like it's like the amount of pressure is just about to blow.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree with that too. All right. Well, let's get the show off before we get into spilling the tea. I knew that this would irk you in a sense because you do have sometimes you do have problems with the younger generations because of their lack of understanding about your world, but I thought this was funny because it has to do with something that you and I both love, a good charcuterie board. Don't we love a charcuterie board?
I do.
Well, look at the look on this guy's face. It's all of us here. When anyway, watch.
I'm sorry, baby. You're doing a what?
A Sean Connery board with like the meats and the cheeses and everything for school.
What do you mean a Sean Connery board?
A Sean Connery board is like you chop up the meats, cheeses, you make it really nice. It's like a cutting board. And you make it like
Sean Connery?
A Sean Connery
the
board.
actor Sean Connery.
It's the board, like a board. It's for eating.
She can't be serious.
Like you
can't be.
She's absolutely serious.
There's just no way. Like what? You can't be that dumb.
Yeah, you can. She's pretty cute. So she looked like she got hit by a bag of hammers. This guy wouldn't be having it.
Decorative, and you have like all these different meats and cheeses, and it's
Baby,
like people do like Sean Connery
I'm
board.
not positive, but I'm going to say that you're thinking of a charcuterie board.
No, the name is Sean Connery.
There you go. Have fun with that, sir.
Boy. Hope you don't have children. It's so hard for me to take anything like this serious because it's like people will do anything for views,
sure,
anything for likes, So I'm like, I'm hoping that this girl is just not that dumb.
I become
Yeah.
You're right, though. I become the ultimate critic as far as the videos now because I'll watch them once, I'll get a genuine laugh or whatever, and then I'll go, "Is that real?" Okay, let me watch it again. And then I'm watching for performance. Like I'm watching for a crack in his performance, crack in hers. I didn't see any necessarily. It could be put on to get views, but cute anyway. If I sit and think what's real and what's not, I'm not going to have any fun anymore.
That's true. Now, let me tell you, the videos that I have been obsessed with. Listen, this is going to this is really gonna send you over the edge. You're gonna be like, wow, it is time to lock her up. She needs to be in a padded room. Are you familiar with Quack?
Quack. No, I'm not.
Oh boy. Let me see if I can get this to you. Oh, I don't know if I can get this to you live really fast, but I'm really gonna try here because
and we're talking about Quack. What is okay, you're gonna send me a little thing for Quack.
Hold on. I think I can get it.
Quack is whack. No.
Oh, I think I can get it. I'm obsessed with this little guy and girl. Yep. Okay. Yes, I got it. Look, it's ridiculous, but I watch them all the time. It's the cutest thing in the entire world. And I am going to share it right now. Hold on. Hold your horses, people. Hold your horses. We're getting there. Fine. Live stuff here. Live stuff
here. As you're working on that, our big sponsor right now is DraftKings. That's right. Kansas City and the Midwest. DraftKings is where you want to go. It is playoff season, my friends. Playoffs in this postseason. Look, the games shift super fast, and you don't want to miss a second of it. With DraftKings live betting options, you can stay right in the moment. Make every moment matter this NFL postseason with DraftKings. Look, our Chiefs are not in it, but that's fine. That's where DraftKings comes in clutch because it does make the playoffs exciting, even though our favorite team is not in there. So if the player in your eligible NFL team prop bet goes down at any point in the first half, you can still get paid in cash. With DraftKings, you're covered through the entire half. Why bet player props anywhere else? I have no idea. New customers, here's your shot. Just bet $5, and if that bet wins, you get $300 in bonus bets instantly. The code is FAM, guys. The code's FAM. Download DraftKings Sportsbook app now and use the code FAM. That is code FAM to turn $5 into $300 in bonus bets if your bet wins. In partnership with DraftKings, the crown is yours. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. 21 plus, physically present in Missouri. Eligibility and restrictions apply. Bet must win to receive bonus bets, which expire in 7 days. Additional terms at dkng.co/audio. Limited time offer. Big thank you to our friends at DraftKings. All right, if you're coming back to us, Quack. What is Quack?
Yeah, so you just played your video and the thing that you're, catching your attention. I am obsessed with this little cartoon character, little duo called Quack. Watch this.
Okay.
So this is love.
The audio cut out.
I know I muted it so we wouldn't get flagged.
Oh, so is he like farting? Oh, that's cute.
Oh my God, guys, these two little ducks. I'm obsessed. I can't. There's a whole series, an entire series on these damn ducks. It's fantastic. In every scenario, these ducks are just living their life and they're the cutest little things in the world. Look at this. Just reading their book, trying to go to sleep. Oh, look at him.
Huh.
And then he just unloads.
You are so hard to keep up with because most of the time you're so soury, dark, and dead inside, and then you pull little ducks farting. And you wonder why people have a hard time going, what mood am I catching here? I don't know. Just be ready for it all. Be ready for it. That is cute, though.
Oh my God, Quack. Just give it a nice search in your on your Instagram, TikTok. There's a whole damn series, and it's freaking great. Brings me so much joy.
I love that. All right, let's go ahead and get into some spilling, shall we?
Make it burn. Spill that tea, girl. Viva's is showing receipts. Spill the tea. Make it burn. Spill that tea, girl. Spilling the tea. With Nikki V. The tea piping hot today. Pull up a chair and get your spy with the tea. With Nikki V. The tea piping hot today. Pull up a chair and get your spot, okay?
All right, let's get into it. It's been a minute, so there's so many things to cover. How about the Royals making the announcement that they're moving in most of the fences at Kauffman Stadium by about 10 feet. So this is kind of exciting. Lowering the height of the wall. I mean, the people that are swinging for the fences are going to be getting a lot of home runs. So I'm sure, batters love it. Pitchers, maybe not so much. But yeah, they're working on it right now. A lot of changes happening at Kauffman.
Interesting.
What are you thinking?
I don't know. I just wonder what the motivate is. It sleight of hand? Is it like, hey, look over here, look what we're doing while we're moving the park? I don't know. All right.
Like a diversion.
Yeah, like if this is like a normal, if we were locked in with the stadium's going to be here for another 10, 20 years, I'd be like, oh, all right, cool. I'd be into it. But I'm so suspicious about everything. Now I'm like, but why right now? But why?
I'm not sure. You raise a good point. You really do. I mean, I feel like they just created that outfield area,
right?
Not so long ago. So who knows? Ponch could be a distraction. It could
maybe it'll be when the Royals leave there. Then maybe it'll be the triumphant return of the T-Bones. No, too soon.
Do the T-Bones not play anymore?
I don't think so.
No, it's the Monarchs.
That's the Monarchs now. T-Bones are out.
God, maybe we'll get the Savannah Bananas.
I
that'd be fun.
I can get down with something like that. Savannah Bananas are so fun. Really.
Right. That's like a whole movement. I love seeing them. They're fun. All right. Moving on here to our girl, Colleen Hoover, best-selling author. I mean, she wrote, It Ends With Us, Verity. She's got a new book out that just came out like a day or so ago. Well, she shared some sad news. She has been battling cancer and has kept it a secret for a long time. She posted this picture in her stories on her Instagram, saying that she's doing much better. Her cancer diagnosis was a while ago, but chose to keep it private until finding out about her surgery. Now, she doesn't specify what type of cancer she had, but talks about radiation and how she finished it. And one thing about Colleen Hoover is she is always going to share a photo of herself where she may not look her best. And I love that about her. She does not care. She will share and she'll zoom right in. I think the next slide, honestly, is a zoom up of her face. And she's like, I can't believe I shared this. And she doesn't care. She's very authentic. And I like it. Yeah. So glad she's doing better. That's scary. And dealing with it privately, it's a different move. Move these days.
I think that is the only move at this point, unless you think that it's going to affect your appearance or your performance. Honestly, if it had to do with us like missing a bunch of podcasts, I'd probably come out. But I mean, honestly, if it happened, I'd probably take a minute. That's one. I think I've given enough away. I'm at that point where I think I've given so much away that maybe it's a bit detrimental. And maybe I would wait just a little bit to share that. But there again, we look at the Stewarts that we just hung out with, and boy, that helps a lot of people with that journey. So I don't know. But I hope she's all right, though.
It's a really good point, though. I love that Matt Stewart and Chrissy Stewart have been very open in sharing their journey. And they actually made a post yesterday. I don't know if you saw it. But Chrissy had a scan and they didn't find anything. And she, so that's fantastic news. Fantastic news.
I love those two. I really do.
Chrissy got a shake plate a couple of days ago. Maybe it was last week. And so she and I have been sending each other texts about, what we're doing and different routines. She's trying it. We're both trying to do it together. And so, yeah, she's a good one for.
Let's get it going, Shake Nation. Come on, let's go.
I tell you, Erin Gabert, Kickbush, she ordered one. I've turned a lot of people onto the shake plate now, and we're all in it. We're all doing it.
Just remember who your OG was.
You started it. My mom got one, and now here we are.
The look on people's face when I try to tell them, look, I'm the social media director at Furniture Deals. I also do some sales with them as well on the weekends. I'll be there tomorrow. And when and look, honestly, I'm the worst salesperson ever because I never talk about furniture really. We talk about aches and pains and relationships and things like that. I do a show for one person at a time now. It's a new move. But when I talk to people my age or older, and I'm like, guys, the shake plate is the move. They're like, what? And I'm like, I'm serious. I was like, I have RA, so I have rheumatoid arthritis, so I have a lot of joint stuff. You get on that shake plate for 10 minutes in the morning. I don't care if you're trying to get in shape. It'll loosen you up and make you feel better. It's worth the investment, every single penny of it. And I think they've come down too.
They have. And there are so many versions now. I mean, there are tons. So you got to really do your research and find out which one you want. And it's going to work the best for you.
Have you tried to do planks on your elbows now?
Nurse Kelly loves hers too. Nurse Kelly, I got to get with you.
Look, I ran into Nurse Kelly.
Conversation.
I ran into shout Nurse Kelly. She looks you look fantastic, girl. I don't know what you're doing. I do, but you look great. So just saying.
Yes. All right. In other news here, Harry Styles landed his second Madison Square Garden residency.
Ooh.
You remember back in 2022, he did 15 sold out shows, I believe. And so he made the announcement that he is coming back this year. We don't have the exact dates yet or, how many shows he's doing, but another chance to see one of the greats. Sign of the Times will always be, top tier lyrically. Just earwormy, ear pleasing. It's a perfect song. It is perfect.
It's in my top 100 of favorite songs of all times. And I would love to see Harry Styles live. I've never seen him as a solo act. Last time I saw him, actually, he was at Arrowhead with 1D. So it's been that long. I haven't seen Harry by himself, and I love his music.
Time ago,
that
concert was so hot.
Oh my god!
I remember out there working the tent as everybody was walking up. Oh my god, it was hot. Anyway, those were the days.
We had a tent.
Yes, of course we had a tent. We were out there with the radio station. I was working.
I was working. I was back there. I was working. I was back. We were in the Chiefs locker room with One Direction and their manager and their road manager, who's actually Taylor Swift's road manager now, as you can see in the documentary. Same guy. He, by the way, is a huge Chiefs fan. Huge Chiefs, as he was managing One Direction and going through that. Now with Taylor Swift, I bet you he's in heaven, because I remember that One Direction show. He came from I believe Australia or England over here to Los Angeles. He just wanted to pick a team, pick the Chiefs, I think in the late 90s. So he's rode with the Chiefs for a long, long time. The Chiefs gave him his entire, for that show, a locker with his name on a jersey and like signed football helmets and all this cool stuff. So Chiefs Kingdom, rolls deep throughout the entire world. So shout out to our Chiefs. That's cool.
Very, very cool. Not cool here. Kiefer Sutherland was arrested Monday morning for allegedly assaulting and threatening a rideshare driver in Hollywood. He was booked and released on a $50,000 bond. He's got court scheduled for next month, but supposedly, allegedly, Kiefer got into the car, physically assaulted the driver, then made criminal threats towards him. The driver didn't suffer any injuries that required medical attention, but I mean, he had places to go, I guess. He's
I'll say this, that that mugshot looks great. That's a good
well, it's
good
from
mugshot.
Oakland.
Still, it's a good looking mugshot. I couldn't find they were nice to him this time. They didn't I couldn't find his new one.
Yeah, he he's aged a little since then. But, I guess he had things to do, places to go. I don't know. I keep hearing more and more about these rideshare services and people getting assaulted and on both sides, drivers and passengers. And it really makes you, question taking one. And I know that Uber put out this deal where you can request a woman driver now, which I think is, for women that are riding. I think that's a smart move.
I think and I'm glad they're doing that, but that's truly effed up that's where Uber's mind is, that you can request a female driver. Look, and I understand they have this loophole where you're hiring independent contractors working for them. But you guys need to do better, though, as far as vetting the people that are driving for you, because that's just obviously that's a safety thing. You're getting into a stranger's car. You need to know that they're all right and they're not going to, snatch you or whatever. And this is coming from a guy who is now realizing that just because I'm not scared of a situation doesn't mean it's not scary for you. So I didn't.
Well, think about it. Most of the time you're taking an Uber. I'm not saying all of the time, but most of the time people who take Ubers have been drinking, and their, response is a little delayed. They're not all there. Maybe they're, they've had a few too many, whatever it is. Like, you're vulnerable. You're in the backseat of a stranger's car. You're in a vulnerable state. The whole reason we're taking an Uber is to trust you to get us to our home or wherever we're going safe. And so that person that's driving that car needs to be vetted more than once, not just one background check. It needs to be multiple times because things change.
Now, in fairness, I do want to shout to all the Uber drivers that I have taken that were awesome, because there's a lot of I just don't want to turn it into these guys going, hey, we're not all that way, but no. You're not, and you're great. But I will say, during the pandemic, when I was doing door dashing, I had entertained doing maybe an Uber service, and I couldn't get over the fact that someone is sitting right behind me. And you know how I'm at restaurants and places like that with my back to the door. I can't do it. So it's just like having a stranger in your most vulnerable spot for them to just put a piece up to your neck or your head, and you have to do whatever. It's not my thing. Oh, all right. Here we go. As Uber driver. There we go.
Oh, Lindsay. Okay. As an Uber driver, I've had people thank me for being a woman because they've had scary incidents with guys. I also record trips for security, and the app will notify you that you're being recorded. Yeah, smart.
Nice.
They have tried to put some things in place to, stop this from happening and hopefully, make riders feel safe. And I truly have not had an experience where I felt unsafe. I've taken them in other cities plenty of times.
Mm-hmm.
I don't take them a ton around here. I'll just have somebody come get me or, something. But it's I know a lot of people who have had weird incidences happen, and that's sad. That's really unfortunate.
I guess what shocks me is that this should be on paper. This should be safer. Like Uber and Lyft should be safer on paper, because like back in the day, you would get into a taxi cab and they would have their like license or whatever that thing was. And you could kind of see who they were. But do you really take a picture of it? Do you remember? You don't. You have no idea who the cab driver is, really. Right. He could do whatever the hell he wanted to. And it's like, oh, please, there's a cab driver. Who? I don't know. But you're actually like signed up with a service. You see who your driver is. Mm-hmm. There is a direct correlation between you and said driver. So you would think on paper it would be safer, but I guess not. Everybody be careful.
We're just in different times,
And
just think about it. Like, that's a great point that you bring up. In theory, getting in a cab should be more unsafe.
Right. That's what I said.
Who it is. Yeah. So in theory, you're right. But I think back in those days, we're in different times now, or we're just hearing about it more, and maybe it was more silent back then. I don't know. It's something that they need to maybe make a few tweaks with.
Back in early 2000s, I was in Vegas and I had a cabbie pull up, and I don't know how we got into the conversation about firearms in Nevada. And he proceeded, goes, "You want to see something cool?"
What is it?
Proceeded to pull his cab over, and my man had an arsenal in his trunk. Arsenal. And wanted to show him off. He goes, and we were wasted. I think we were going between strip clubs. And he goes, you have time? And I'm like, yeah, let's see something awesome. And quite honest, we were like, it's Vegas. It's night. We're wasted. This cabbie's showing his trunk. He's either going to pop us or he's got a dead body in there. Let's go. And it was just guns.
Just guns. No big
It was
deal.
just gun. No one got hurt.
Oh, geez. All right, Gen Zers, it's your turn. New term floating around. This is ridiculous. And see, this is why Gen Zers have a bad rap, because they pull stuff like this. Like, I want to give you guys all the benefit of the doubt. I really do. And I think there are a lot of things you do that are just fantastic. But things like
I love
this,
Gen Z.
things like this are like, what in the hell? Choppelganger. It's a new term floating around. And it means, I know it's kind of sounds similar to the word doppelganger, right? But no, it means you look like somebody, but you're an uglier version.
And it's called Choppelganger.
Choppelganger. So they're like, you're a choppelganger of Barbara. Whatever. Like, really?
You're mad at it? I'm gonna go, yes, Gen Z. Choppelganger. That's amazing.
Choppelgang, like chop.
I don't know, but it's funny though. The ugly version
You're
of a
an uglier
celebrity.
version. You're definitely somebody's doppelganger, but you're uglier.
Who do you think my Choppelganger would be? People have a hard time saying that I look like anyone. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know who my doppelganger of a celebrity would be. I really don't have one.
I'd have to think on that. I don't know who you even look like.
I know it's my John Hamm looking features that throw people off, but that's a joke. It's my Matt Damon features that throw people. Hang on. It's my Travis Kelce features that throw people off. Yeah, I don't think I have a Choppelganger.
I don't know. I'll just study your face for a second.
You're very good. You're a very good looking person. So it's hard to say that you have a Choppelganger, like you're an uglier version. You have similar features to some people. Like I think that you, and I've said this before, I think you look like a younger Sofia Vergara, you know?
I'll take that.
You know what I mean? But yeah, I don't think I have a Choppelganger.
I definitely know some of my exes. They went on to marry or be with women who my friends would call them knockoff versions of Nikki Vivas.
Ooh.
So maybe they were Choppelgangers. They were ahead
Are
of
they Are they happy?
Oh no, I think most of them got divorced. But who didn't get divorced, honestly? Ooh, too soon. All right, moving on here. Let's see. So let's talk about a little AI. This, we get into AI a lot on this show, and we have our thoughts. Some things we think are good and can, help us with our daily tasks and the mundane stuff that we don't want to do, for sure. Some of it's a little touching the stove, and we're terrified of it. But they did a poll about things that we want our phone to be able to do by the year 2036. Talk to a bunch of different people, and here are some of the answers. See if you agree with these. I really agree with this one. Just have our phone last on a week single charge. Just charge it one time and it lasts an entire week. Yes. I'm so tired of putting my phone on the charger, and every time you do a damn update, it kills the battery. I'm sick of it. So there's that one I do agree with. Real-time language translation during phone calls. That would be neat.
That would be absolutely amazing.
Talking to somebody in, Spanish, French, whatever, and it's immediately telling you what they're saying.
I have a translator on order. That would be so awesome that I got from Amazon, because in some of the new roles that I'm in, and honestly, it is so fun, but I am meeting people from so many different cultures that speak so many different languages, from Portuguese to Swahili to Hindi to Farsi to Spanish.
Wow.
From Spain or Mexico, different. So I'm getting that translator just so that way I can kind of catch up, because look, I like to communicate with everyone, and that stupid language barrier, I hate it. I like to cut right through it so that way we can understand each other. But and if I don't understand someone, there is the universal, this always works to make someone laugh usually, and just go, and they're like, what? And I'm like, I don't know what I'm saying.
Don't do that, kids. Don't. Just don't. The other thing they hope that our phones can do is auto inserting my thoughts without me having to type. That goes back to you wanting that little implant in your brain so you don't have to type or think or any of that. Remember you saying that?
Well, no, that's two different things. Now, I do want it to formulate it for me and then say, are you sure you want to send that? I need a little catch at the end of it. It goes, are you sure?
Well, they have that now. Then it's just voice texting.
Right.
Text mom, blah, 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 blah. Do you want to send? Yeah. So Siri does that shit for me now. I mean, I think this part is more about not even having to move your mouth. Like you just think about it and then it just, boom.
After the conference the expo that they had in Las Vegas, to where all the new technology is out, it's all the videos are out, and after seeing the new Apple VR set, you are worried about me leaving the house now? It's a wrap. I'm telling you, right? Because the technology in this new VR headset from Apple, now it starts at I think $3,500, goes up to $6,000. But I'll tell you this, I will buy one, not this year, but I will buy one, and I'll probably never buy another large TV again. Here's why. Because they have it set up in there to where you can like sit in your room, look at your blank room, and then make 100-inch television in your VR. And then you have little screens like your iPad and your phone and all these other things. You can play music. You can put a clock on the wall. This is your place, but it's VR'd.
I have questions. Okay, so you're wearing these goggles.
Yep.
And you're looking at your room.
Mm-hmm.
But what your room would look like if you had a couple of different paintings or, whatever. What is the point of that?
Point of it is that you can sit and watch TV and go on with your thing, and you can sit and play on your computers and your phone, and all you're using is your hands, basically. And they also came up with these new gloves on there too.
Just do that in your room. Would you use virtual reality goggles to go to a different land or a different time? Like I don't understand the point. If you're sitting in your room doing that, just sit in your room. Look,
in 2026, I've attempted to be clean, and it's over. Look, the porn side of it is freaking amazing. That side of it is incredible, quite honestly. And you can get yourself into trouble. You can go and besides that, you can go anywhere. You can tell that it's like, I want to walk around in London. You're in London. You can go anywhere.
That part I get, but I'm like, why am I wearing these things sitting in my room, looking at my room?
But you're not. It's a better room. It's a better version of your room.
Go to Home Goods, get a few paintings, and dazzle up your room. If you don't like it.
Nope. Just do this. Go. Gone. I want, let me get a Picasso, and let me get a SpongeBob, and let me get a Willy Wonka. Boom, boom, boom. And then give me a 200-inch flat screen TV. Boom. I'm watching that. It's I'll never leave again. It's done. It's like all the movies that we've seen that this is where humanity dumps off. This is it.
Is this like, you remember the game Sims and, building the little houses in the communities and worlds? Is this like Sims 5.0?
Could be.
Is that what that is? I mean, interesting.
Could be.
I have that on Xbox. VR was $400. It is awesome, but too heavy to do too long. Are the Apple ones heavy?
They said no. They said that the Apple ones are a lot lighter, and damn, for the price of almost a used car, they should be. So yeah, I'm down, man.
I just don't get it. Azalee, I'm glad we're together in this. She doesn't get it either.
There's a movie that came out probably about 20 years ago with Bruce Willis. Forgive me if I don't know the name of it, but it would basically where everyone has a pod inside their home, and they get into the pod, and then they just go to work that way. And then they have I think it's a robot that represents them, but it's their head in there. So it's kind of a VR thing. So they never leave. And when you see the real person at their house, they look like tattered trash. Like they have acne, the gray hairs are everywhere. You just don't care because you never leave your house. But your mod that's walking around looks great, looks like a movie star, has muscles, the whole deal.
It's a horrible idea. Like, this is just, once again, trying to keep us isolated. We need human interaction. We need people. We need to be around people.
Do we?
We need sunlight. We need to go out and touch grass. Yes, we do. Yes,
Yeah.
we do. You're going to sit there and rot in your room and have no sunlight. That's a bad idea. If you want to do it every once in a while, like gaming, like playing your little Nintendo 64, cool. Every once in a while, but like
Nintendo 64. Okay, Grandma.
that's the last time I played video
Let's
games.
go play Pong, everybody.
Whatever. I
Nintendo
was doing Mario Kart. How dare you?
64.
I loved my N64. Anyway,
Yes.
out in the world, I know that it's a scary place right now. I get it. There's a lot going on, but we cannot. We have to be the light. We cannot run away from it.
How about moderation? How about just moderation? Let's be moderate. I'm just telling you what's out
You're
there.
never leaving again. I'm going off what you said. You said I'm not going anywhere anymore.
But that's healthy for me. I'm not saying that's good for everybody. I don't need sunshine, and I don't need an interaction with a ton of people. I've met hundreds of thousands of people in my entire life. I'm good. I really am. And if I meet new friends, that's awesome. But also, it's safer in my house. It's way safer. Way safer.
Sorry, Naya. I tried to get him out the house. It didn't work. Sorry.
Why do you think she got that? She just got her third job. She's working. I think she works overnights at a convenience store now. She does property management, and she might be working for Secret Service. I'm not sure what she's doing, but she's away a lot because I'm here. So
3 jobs.
Yeah, 3 jobs.
Oh, I don't like that.
I'm here too much doing VR. She literally will be like, "When is the last time you left the house?" She's so happy that I'm out of the house and working at Furniture Deals. It's unreal. She's like, "Yay!"
I'm sure.
Like on Saturday, she's like,
people need their space and to breathe. I get that.
Saturdays, she's like, "Miss you." She's got a whole day to herself. It's awesome. I'm a lot. Look, I am a lot. I understand that. I am super awesome in small doses. I'm a concentrate. I'm a concentrate of a human being. You get me for 15 minutes, I will uplift probably your entire day. But you hang with me for over 15, you get into that hour mark. I liked him, but give me 2 hours, 3 hours, and I was like, this mother he needs to shut up. Just shut up. Shut up. Shut up.
Well, you said it, so
I recognize it. I know you feel the same way. That's probably the thing that you like.
I can take you more than 15 minutes because I'm used to it. I'm conditioned. I have been with you for multiple hours, multiple days a week for years. So I can take you longer than that. Now, could I live with you? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. But I can't really live with a lot of people because I am very creature of habit, routine, like what I like, and if people mess with my shit, I get real like,
You're very only child minded. That is for sure. I remember getting out of rehab when I stayed the weekend at your house before I went into, general population again. I remember trying to work out your your coffee maker, and I was just like, I legit just wanted to get, because I wake up way earlier than you do, like sometimes 3. And I just wanted to get a cup of coffee, and I was like, "Don't wake her up." I'm like, deep, clang, clang. You walk out and go, "What are you doing?" I'm like, coffee. What time is it? I threw that card. I threw that card early. I was like, I just got to rehab. Stop yelling. I'm just looking for coffee.
I don't know what anything is. I'm just trying to get through.
I'm new. I'm like a kitten.
Oh, it's ridiculous. Oh, ridiculous. Anyway, but yeah, I can I'm a concentrate. There's your new term for the day. I'm
concentrate. I'm fun in small doses.
It's great. I love it. She said she can barely live with Jonas. Now look, he knows. he knows very well how I operate. And there are a lot of times where he's just like, I'm not going to come. You need your space. You need some time. And I'm like, I do. Yes, I do. Oh, we're a mess. Anyway, that's it for spilling, guys. That's all I got today.
I love that. Hey, what did you, by the way, in kind of the vein of spilling, did you watch any of Nikki Glazer?
Oh, the Golden Globes.
Yeah.
I watched her opening monologue. Thought she was fantastic. I really like her. I really do. I think that she pushes the boundaries, and I like that. She is unapologetically herself.
Leonardo DiCaprio is here for One Man Bun After Another.
That gown, though.
Hi, Leo. What a career you've had. I mean, countless iconic performances. You've worked with every great director. You've won 3 Golden Globes, an Oscar. And the most impressive thing is that you were able to accomplish all of that before your girlfriend turned 30. I mean, it's just insane.
That one was low-hanging fruit.
And Kevin Hart is here. Yes! The Rock's plus one half. Love you, Kevin. You and The Rock together are like my favorite comedy duo. Such a classic comedy duo. You're like a Steve Martin and Martin Short, but for like people under 50 IQ. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
She's awesome. I didn't watch the show, but I watched the highlights.
Well, that part with Leonardo DiCaprio, she called it out because it's what everyone says. Like, it's low-hanging fruit. And she goes, okay, look, I'm just going to be honest. I can't find any information about you. Like, you are the most secretive person ever. So she brought up his like 1991 Teen Beat interview. She deep dived into his past, and she's like, I mean, is pasta still your favorite food? And he's like,
that's hot.
So, I mean, he's pretty tight with his little circle, and you don't really know anything other than he likes young women. That's all you know. Whatever.
He'll settle down eventually. When he turns 60, I think he'll settle down with a nice 30-year-old. You know, he'll be fine.
I mean, why? Just, if you don't want to, don't.
I feel like he's living his best life.
Yeah.
Who am I?
That
always irked me a bit, like with Clooney, or in fact any like person, woman, man, or whatever. When people are like, "Why are they?" and they do that to you too. They're like, "Why are you not married?" and why blah blah blah. And in my head, I always thought, I was like, first of all, you're miserable, and misery loves company. You just want everyone to be miserable with you. For those folks. And then secondly, it's none of your effing business, quite honestly, for you to interject yourself into like, why aren't you? And it's like, bitch, why don't you have a 700 credit score? It's none of your business. That's not, my credit score and my relationship are none of your business. So why comment? How often does that happen with you?
Not as much as you would think, but I think that it's because I've set the tone and I've just kind of, acknowledged it before people ask me.
Cut them to the quick.
It's just like I've talked about it on air. I've talked about it for years. So I think people know by now, unless I'm meeting somebody new. Most people know like she's, who she is. And will I get married one day? Probably. But I have a lot of things that I, that I think of, and I am who I am, and I'm very independent, and it's gonna take something changing for that to happen.
Right. And we're wow, really? Interesting.
Yes.
Oh, I thought you were just gonna say after you run for office in Jackson County and get that out of the way, then you'll focus on your personal life. But
I got to get my career back together before I think of anything else.
We talk about your career's thriving right now. Look at us. We're independent gunslingers.
Look, the freelance girly is an era, and we are in the era, and we are enjoying it. I'm not saying that, but can Nikki keep up with this hustle forever? No. I'm not built for that. I need a soft life. I'm built for comfort, not speed. Yes.
All right. Well, there you go. I have, what else do you have before we get into anything else?
I believe that's all of my stuff for today.
That's all yo stuff. All right. Let's see what I got. I have just one more. I have a couple, but the other ones that now thinking about it's kind of dumb. But I do have one. Have you heard about this guy on TikTok? He is the rapping chef.
I've seen a rapping chef on Instagram, so probably the same one, maybe. I don't know.
Probably the same dude. So we give mad shit to people that bring the mac and cheese incorrectly to parties. First and foremost, you really shouldn't bring mac and cheese to a party unless you're asked. And then secondly, if you do bring mac and cheese to a party because you were asked, it's probably because you were co-signed by a lot of different people saying, yes, it's Dorned, it's fine. And then people are like, I don't understand. My mac and cheese is just fine. The hot dogs are fire. No, they're not. They're not. They're not. So I saw this for all the folks out there that have always asked Nikki and I, was like, what is your obsession with mac and cheese? Well, this rapping chef, he's got it.
Just made the mac and cheese, and it was a masterpiece. First I fried some bacon, but don't throw away the grease. I run it through a strainer to get rid of all debris. Add some flour, make a roux. I swear it's all a breeze.
The chef made it.
Add milk, and some sour cream, yeah. Don't be lazy, grate your own cheese, sharp cheddar, white cheddar, and some brie, Gotta have some mozzarella, cause it's real stringy. Need some Gouda and Gruyere, cause they real bougie. Kobe Jack, Parmesan, make it real gooey. Little salt, cayenne pepper, okay, now we Gucci. And it's time to boil noodles in a little jacuzzi. $75 on some cheese, oh hell no. Corkscrew noodles, only no elbow. Don't put no oil in the water, bro. Hell no, the sauce won't stick to the noodles, no. Velcro, I can make my own breadcrumb. I thought somebody who cannot cook said some. When it come out the oven and it's red raw. I said this come out the oven, then it's red raw. Hey, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 cheeses in this mac and cheese.
Fam, that's fire. That's mac and cheese right there. That's what we're talking about.
This is going to be unpopular, but I'm going to say it. I don't need bacon in my mac and cheese. I don't.
All right. This is again.
I don't like food. Touch them. Like nope. Keep the bacon. Why do we always want to make it even extra? I just need some noodles and the good cheese. And yes, I make a roux. Always. I always make a roux. But I don't need the bacon in it. I just don't. That's just me. I liked everything else. Don't need the bacon. I don't like bacon on my burger. I don't need it. If it's a good burger, you don't need the bacon. Give me good smash patties with some onion, some mustard, and some pickles. It's enough. I don't need bacon on top of it, too. My God, my arteries are going to close.
Spin your bacon riff. See here, I thought we were going to bring some mac and cheese to the party, and it'd be great. Maybe you could have just picked the bacon off. But the rest of it was pretty good, right?
I would try it, and I would probably put my bacon to the side. Like I don't know what it is. I like bacon with my eggs, bacon with my pancakes on the side for sure.
Go in the same place, right? You know that, right?
You know I'm weird. My food can't touch. You know that. I like a divided plate at Thanksgiving. I am that person. I don't want my stuff to touch. I don't put my corn in my mashed potatoes, and I don't do that. Separate boundaries.
Right.
What you do inside me and in my tummy, that's on you. Like whatever food, do your thing. But in what's going in, we're separated.
Right. Well, anyway, if you want,
I'm crazy. I hear myself. Okay, I get it.
I'm not going to say anything. Rapping Chef. He's his handle there on TikTok is on the screen. If you want to come back and check that out, there you go. The never-ending debate over bacon and the mac and cheese. You know what? You can go to a lot of shows out there, but you're not going to get the debate on mac and cheese and bacon and what's inside our bodies. All in the same breath. You're just not going to get it anywhere else. Hey, as a reminder, if you'd like to advertise on our fine show, hit us in our DMs or the comments. Let us know what your business is and how we can help you. Look, Nikki and I, we were caught off our square there for a second back in last year. We regrouped even stronger, and we're back. And then we started thinking, all right, we're back above water. Here we are. Now, how can we help our local businesses? Because I'll tell you what, right now, guys, if you've tried as a local business to go to, I don't know, TV, radio, or some of these other outlets, you can't afford it. You simply cannot afford it. Because why? Because they're all broke and they are charging way too much. On the other hand, we pick the clients that we want, and we're going to super serve you and hopefully get some folks into your business. So hit us in the DMs if you'd like to advertise on the Ponch and Nikki show for 2026. And in that vein, once again, we do want to thank our good friends at DraftKings. Make sure you're downloading the DraftKings app at your app store and put in FAM, FAM, and you get $300 in bonus bets with $5. So there you go.
Jeez.
DraftKings. Yeah. There you go. What do you got popping today? Anything good?
Oh, a little of this, a little of that. Where the wind takes me.
Bacon shopping? No,
I won't be bacon shopping. I cooked so much food yesterday. And I think when I get anxious, I know when I get anxious, I cook. My way of being able to control a scenario. And so I made some teriyaki noodles. I've been on this, this kick for, chow mein. I believe it's chow mein. Is that the one that's the fried noodle, or is it lo mein? Whatever. I've been trying to find and make my own. So we tried that yesterday, made some roasted cauliflower, made taco meat and put it into a sweet potato with some avocado and cottage cheese. That is a delicious meal. Look, I know you don't like cottage cheese, but I'm telling you, that is a delicious meal. You just roast a sweet potato, open that bad boy up, put your little taco meat in it, slice up some avocado and cottage cheese, little drizzle of hot honey. Woo! Protein, healthy fat, fiber. It's like the perfect meal, and it's delicious.
Or if you just want protein, eat a piece of bacon. I don't know.
Whatever, man.
That was a great point, though, if you did that on purpose or not, because you said cottage cheese, and I had the exact same response as you did with the bacon in your. I don't know what it is about cottage cheese.
It's the texture. You don't like that texture.
It is. I can't. I just can't. There are two things that I can. There are two things that I cannot eat. It's my first time trying. Yeah. It was fire.
I think he had 2 servings. I mean, I think he really enjoyed it.
Yeah, I'm good. Blink twice if you're okay, Jonas.
Oh God, he lives a charmed life. He's fine. He's fine.
Yeah, coconut and cottage cheese can't do. Everything else is on. Can't do avocados. What?
Oh, thanks, Collins. Talking about TV last squirrel, right? But I just saw that. So thank you, Collins. I'm glad that you watched. I appreciate it.
I did get a few folks pop me. It's like, good. Nikki looks great on TV. Why is she not doing that? I was like, she is. Shut up.
Oh, I don't know what I'm doing with my life. It's fine.
I think we're thriving at this point. Quite honestly, I'm shocking news. Shocking news. Before we get out of here, happier than I've ever been.
I know you said that. I know.
Not joking. This is not me being facetious, not sarcastic. There's no sarcasm at all. I'm actually very, very happy. I'm scared, but I'm happy. Does that make sense?
It does.
Yeah.
And I'm glad that you are, you're happy.
I am. I'm trying my best. That's all we can do. Because look, if this podcast doesn't work, we're going to have to go to drastic measures like this dude. And it just tells me that maybe we're not cut out to be on the internet because people are out there doing the most, like this guy. Look at this guy right here. He's feeding a pig. He's dancing. He's got a parrot. He's got a turkey and a chicken in the background. Why
is he naked? What is going on?
This is the internet. This is what we're up against right here. So once again, if you'd like to advertise on the Ponch and Nikki show, hit us in the DMs. If we need to have a pig in a hoodie and sunglasses, then whatever we need to do to get into the internet game.
If we get to this point, I just take me out. Like it's a wrap. I don't even want to be here. If I am wearing that on my head and dancing while feeding corn to a pig, gross. Ew.
Once again, this show is brought to you by Amnesia, to where it was just a year and a half ago where Nikki had her full arm up a cow's ass. And I did too.
That was different. That was our friend Matt Chateau, and we were doing a farm challenge. That was a challenge. This guy's just doing it because he enjoys it.
I bet he's doing a farm challenge after this video's over. So I don't know. So there you go. All right, let's get out of here. You guys have a great day. We're back tomorrow. You got this.
Say goodbye, Ponch.
Oh, goodbye, Ponch. Bye.
If your business is